the first round, Coach, and I guess the important part of any team is getting a good scouting report, and you've got one of the best guys.
Well, I do. I have the best scout in America, and Ron Whitson. He's been with me all 26 years at Transylvania, and any awards that I've gotten, I share with him because he's just a fabulous basketball coach. Coach anywhere. He's just been content to be with me at Transylvania, and boy, am I glad. Coach, won't you give us a good scouting report here on our upcoming opponent?
Before I talk about Trevecca, just let me say that this has been a very special and almost magical year for me as well as the players. I've certainly enjoyed it. We've got a tremendous group, and our seniors are truly special, and I'm just glad to have been a part of it. Our opponent in our first game at Tulsa is Trevecca Nazarene out of Nashville, Tennessee. They come from the Trans-South Conference. They finished third in that conference. They have a record of 21-11. They're an excellent basketball team. They like to get up and down the floor. They average about 85 points a game, and we average 83, so it should be a fast-paced game. We know that they're going to be a very tough opponent for us in the first round, and we look forward to playing them, and we hope everyone will pull for us out there.
Well, any great program has great fan support, and the Pioneers have gotten some special support over the last couple of years from one of their youngest fans, and they paid a special visit to him last Sunday.
It's the Sunday after Transy has just finished the best regular season in school history, and some of the Pioneers are watching basketball with friends. One of those friends happens to be 7 years old. He's fighting for his life against bone cancer.
Oh, whoever says they're the traitors, you're the traitors!
Colin Pointer is the son of Dr. Julia Pointer, who heads up the Business Administration program at Transy, which 6 team members are majoring in. Colin first got to know some of the players when coming to visit Mom after school.
I think one day he and his dad came to pick her up from work, and I was having a meeting with Dr. Pointer, and he came in the office, and we hit it off from there, I guess.
And then before Christmas, we ended up with a fish named Collier, and we had been going to several of the ball games, and just kind of took off from there.
It's what, Collier? Get closer. You can't even see me.
What, Collier over here to look at it?
But on January 2nd, Colin was diagnosed with bone cancer.
He's asked a few questions. He's asked a hard question about, will I die? And we told him, you may, but we're not working on that.
We've had a great season and everything, but once you see Colin and see him just battling for his life, and just puts things in perspective as far as our season, that it doesn't really mean that much, that the life's so much more important than the health of a child. I mean, it's so much more important than what we do.
Colin, set an example for them, okay?
Don't do your homework?
No.
That's a great one, Colin.
No homework for the rest of you.
You don't think that somebody that you know and that you're close to, that happens to them. I mean, it happens to people that you see on TV, other places.
And now Colin's goal is to get through the chemotherapy treatments and make it to Tulsa.
Literally, the first time he met his pediatric oncologist, he said, my guys are going to Tulsa, and I'm going with them.
That is special. I mean, he calls us his guys, and he's going through all this chemo every day and all this stuff, and he just thinks about going to Tulsa, and that's what he wants. And if he's able to make it, great. Then we'd really love to have him. But he's a soldier, is what he is. He's going through all this, and he really doesn't think about it. He likes us a lot. He likes coming to our games, and it really means a lot to us.
And I know Colin's met you several times.
Oh, yeah, I've met him several times. Of course, his mother's a very dear friend of mine and a great colleague. And these guys have really grown very close to him. And this team has just had an unbelievable amount of adversity thrown their way. And they, at the same time, recognize the significance of what Colin's had to work at, what he's had to do to try to overcome this.
Well, Coach, this week it's off to Tulsa. I'll be there with you. We'll be doing the games on the radio, on Sports Radio 1300, and you can't have this great success on the court without some people off the court I know you want to recognize, but boy, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, we're just really looking forward to getting this team out there and giving them an opportunity to hopefully do well, and they've gotten a lot of recognition here in the last month, and I appreciate what people have done, the way they've responded to them, and the manner in which the fans have really responded to them. And I really appreciate Channel 27 doing this special for us today, because we really appreciate you and Chris Martin and Wayne Martin putting things together for us to be able to have this show and give an opportunity for people to recognize that Transylvania is a class university with a class basketball program.
Well, if we can do another one of these shows, Coach, with a trophy sitting right here between us so we can be talking about a national championship.
Well, it'd be wonderful if we could, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to be with you today.
All right, the next stop is Tulsa. We'll be telling you more about that throughout the week on 27 Sports First. For now, that's been a look at Transy's Travelers. The next stop, Tulsa.
Transy's Travelers.